Whenever U.S. states at war, who's gonna come in on top? Part 25. The top comment of the last episode was on Instagram and stated that New Cascadia forms with Portland as its capital. We also have one player suggested state called Arcadia with its capital in New Orleans. And also, even though a war's not coming out of it, Lincoln decides to nuke the Second Sixfold Republic going after Denver. With that said, how well does the nuke hit? 3. Denver and the surrounding area has been flattened by the nuke. If the Second Sixfold Republic gets into any wars, they will be nerfed. Speaking of wars, who's going to be fighting first today? And we got New Cascadia. And they're going to fight Lincoln. How well does that go for them? Not bad. New Cascadia has goals of taking over the West Coast for themselves. Does Lincoln do anything about them? Not really. New Cascadia keeps pushing. How well does New Cascadia do? Pretty good. New Cascadia has taken the mainland West Coast for themselves. Does Lincoln want to take it back? Not really. New Cascadia is now pushing into Alaska. Does New Cascadia continue? Yes. The rest of the West has been taken, but New Cascadia doesn't really have a way of getting to the rest of Lincoln, so I'm just going to end the war here. New Cascadia has officially become the new power of the West Coast. Moving on, who's going to be fighting next? We got Arcadia. And they're going to fight Douglas. How well can Arcadia fight? Not bad. Arcadia begins marching upwards. Can Douglas stop them? A little bit, but not a lot of resistance from the east. Arcadia's turn, and oh my god. Douglas has taken New Orleans, which nerfs Arcadia. Can Douglas finish them off? No. Arcadia manages to just barely get New Orleans back. Can Arcadia push back? Yes. Arcadia starts making a bit more land again. Douglas's turn, and not bad. New Orleans has once again been taken. Can Arcadia get it back? No. Douglas has completely wiped out Arcadia. Alright, then one more war for this episode, and we got Kentucky. And they are going to fight Lincoln in the Northeast. How well does that go for them? Not very. Lincoln very quickly takes Frankfort. Does Lincoln continue? Not really. Kentucky pushes back enough to get Frankfort back. Does Kentucky continue? Yes. Kentucky starts to invade Indiana. Can Lincoln do anything about it? Yeah. Frankfort has once again been taken. Can a nerfed Kentucky get it back? No. Gains were made, but not enough. Lincoln's turn. Oh, the war's over. Lincoln definitely won, so let's see how much land they get to take. And Lincoln rolls a 5. Lincoln allows Kentucky to exist under the condition that they're starting to become like a buffer state between the northeastern part of Lincoln and Douglas. And here's what the map looks like now. The top comment will be what happens in the next episode. I'll see you in episode 26.